What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to NieR Automata, this time with part 2, episode 18. Super excited for this. The last 2 weeks have been phenomenal. In general, this season's been crazy so far. One of, if not my anime of the season, to be honest with you. I've been, again, absolutely enjoyed every minute. Last week we saw A2, more of A2's backstory. We got it from a different perspective in season 1. Thank you guys for letting me know. I thought we did see quite a bit of that. But again, last week we just saw it from A2's point of view, which was again just absolutely phenomenal, and it looks like she's going to be the main character along with Nines, I'm pretty sure. So looking forward to seeing much more of her. Do let me know what you guys think about this episode there down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. Let's get right into it. Pascal. I love Pascal. Look at the flag. It's a white flag. I'll tell you all you need to know. That's so cute, man. I love these guys. I don't know, like, again, I don't know too much about the game. I imagine this is like not a hub world or a home world of sorts, but like a safe haven place where you can maybe get repaired and such. So I feel like if I got to this point, I'd spend a long time here just talking to these guys. Protecting them. Oh, they are. Stop fucking talking, bot. And these pods are pretty handy, actually. In the anime, honestly, they don't really seem too handy, but in the game, from what I did play, I used these guys quite a bit, actually. Definitely going to be a change of pace with A2 as our main character, isn't it? Well, that's handy, isn't it? Can't even really tell her what to do properly. Can't tell her to bug off. But yeah, she's definitely a similar, not a very dissimilar to 2B, but no, there's obviously a fair few things they have in common as well, of course. But probably my water too long again. But yeah, it should be interesting again. 2B is like a bit of a kind of mellow, kind of chilled, very feeling. Like it's hard to make sense, but we had a lot of feeling with 2B, if that made sense. A lot of really like yes, they were kind of, I wouldn't say monotone moments, but kind of like, yeah, I guess monotone might be a word, but just like kind of moments, and then we'd have a bump of something like really quite emotional and lovely to 2B or something. Whereas I think A2 is going to be a little bit like, woof, woof, woof. So with 2B, it was like straight line, just like a heartbeat, and then A2 is going to be like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know if that makes any sense. That was a horrible way to describe what I'm thinking of, but that's the best I can do. Abnormal. The only word I call that. Who the hell are these guys? I was gonna say maybe there was something to do with the virus because there was like 2 little red-haired girls, I think, but no. But nice designs. I don't. Please. Be nice. Retirement for what? Well, it's very rare we see Nine's eyes, isn't it? Of course. I think we see that on like the cover of the game or something, right? Oh, I fucking deal what it is. There's plenty of stuff I've got no idea about in this show. But you just gotta kind of roll with it, and where a lot of the intrigue lies for me. The unknown. Oh, look at this little worm. We've got Hikikomori's. Hikikomori robots. What the hell? I guess that's well, I think that just proves that these machines really are just like a wide spectrum personalities and feelings, aren't they? Well, feelings I don't know about. Because they're nice. Hello. Oh man. No, this really would have been a horrible introduction to 8-2. Obviously we've been introduced to her before, but as a main character it would have been horrible if we actually saw her just destroy all these people. Is that an option in the game? For any of you guys that know? Are you allowed to? I would never do it. But it might be one of those things where you do it and see what it's like, and then you reload your save and go back to when things were okay. Oh no! Oh no, he tripped. Classic horror movie. Classic horror movie trope right there. He tripped on nothing. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's still gonna help her. Lovely little colony, aren't they? It's amazing I'm not gonna speak on this too long, but just of course I don't miss anything. It's amazing the fact that this anime is about androids and robots, and these androids can have emotions, they're just not allowed to show them or whatever that bullshit is. But it's amazing how much humanity and how much kind of awesome cute moments, how many really kind of devastating moments, especially what we've had the last couple of episodes. It's amazing how many emotions it evokes out of what I'm feeling as a viewer every episode, again, especially in the second season, but a lot in season 1 as well. This show gets more emotion and more feelings out of me than 90% of other shows. Yeah, again, it really shouldn't, because again, they're robots, androids, like there should be like no emotion. I shouldn't be feeling anything or things like that. So I think that's quite an interesting. I always find it interesting me having these like reactions to these robots. Yeah, again, maybe objectively you shouldn't, but you just do. It's just like that the characters and like the little characteristics are that well done and such. It really is just like I just find that really interesting and awesome. Is it a juxtaposition? Things like that, like doing the opposite of like what you should or whatever. I don't know. And yeah, thank you guys again. I don't know if I mentioned already. Thank you guys for last week for letting me know what the blindfolds were for. I think I did get told before, but I forgot. What are we doing? Why are they chucking that on her? Chill the head. What, that's meant to be warming the body? What have we got a lighter for? Oh shit. Oh god, these guys are taking this way too literally. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Holy shit. Ugh. Oh, there's got glasses in there. This must be horrible. If your body doesn't move, it must be horrible to deal with this. They're trying their best though. You gotta give it to them. Again, they take things a bit too literally, but they are robots, so it makes absolute sense that they would. Again, they were just trying their best. Bless them. Do you know what? It wouldn't be surprising if that was what actual kids done. Something very similar. Yeah, exactly. Even though they were scared. I do also wonder how they get these voices to sound like they're actually like inside. They like it, do they like record inside like a metal bucket or something? Obviously, they're probably a bit more fancy than that, but it really sounds like the voice is coming out of that. If you know what I'm saying? Not just a Japanese voice actor talking. That's maybe why I like horror movies so much. I can't ever forget that feeling of fear I had when I was a kid watching them. And fear is a powerful thing, isn't it? In terms of controlling people, but also controlling yourself. Like fight or flight, for example. Oh, she's so embarrassed. Something bad was going to happen there. I guess it did for this little pod, but now we're riding around a bucket. Also, I did actually, when I did play a bit of the game, I did play it with the Japanese subtitles. I never played a game with Japanese, with the language being in Japanese and the subtitles being in English, but I think they have the exact same voice actors for all the characters. I didn't get very far, so I don't actually know, but for 9S and 2B they did, I think. Why? Well, we know that. You said earlier. Or we're just stuck. It does seem like that's the only thing we can do. The machine's gonna have to help. Does that mean you get to play as the machines in the game? That'd be pretty cool. These fucking guys, man. What? Yes, yes. I think it's working. It's the thing with these guys, isn't it? They take everything so literally. Just say, yes, even if you're like getting killed. Yes, I'm having fun. I'm okay. I'm good. I'll listen to you. You should never. Let's not teach these guys what it means, I think. Now, why you gotta say that? I mean, it's right, but let's not give these guys any ideas. Onecha. Although actually, perhaps teach them about being alone might help them in general anyway. Oh shit! Look at this. Yes. Number 2. Don't recognise yours either. You know what? These flowers actually do fit 2B very well, don't they? Little kid. He hasn't got through the grief yet. Can't mourn just yet. Oh, honestly, it's almost a bit of a shame. I would almost prefer her just imagine the rest of the season with her just in that tub, just chilling with the robots. I'd be quite happy to see that, but oh well. The story must progress. Indeed. See, this is what I was talking about earlier with the whole heartbeat stuff. Yeah, for real. The change in her is crazy, considering what we saw last week. At the start of the episode till now is insane, isn't it? It happens to real people though, especially teenage girls. I'm saying that because I recently played Life is Strange. Very good. Played a bit of the second one, but I didn't enjoy it nearly as much, so I'm not going to finish it. But the first one was absolutely amazing. Reminds me of Chloe.
Pascal の村では随分と懐かれていたじゃないか。あれはガキどもが勝手に別に奴らと仲良くなったわけじゃ。とにかく誤解だ誤解。口調は変わっても中身はあの頃のままだな。2号さん、お前な。いや、いいことだよ。とてもいいことだ。
It is. It is. And I love both versions of A2 as well. The one we saw at the start of last episode was really cute and yeah, just lovely. This version, again, still got a lovely heart, but it's getting quite hard. Hopefully not all of them. Childhood's End. Okay. Oh yeah, of course we've still got I always forget about the little special endings. Don't know what it is with Japanese games. They love them. Not special. Don't get me wrong, they love their special endings as well, but they love their multiple endings. I've noticed a lot a lot of games I've played through Japanese, but like Japanese produced games, a huge majority of them always have like multiple endings, good, bad. Yeah. This series had quite a lot, which we saw in the first season, and I feel like if I saw more of the story, like now, if they played those, like how things endings, it would be a bit more spoilery. I think they would. I don't know if they were like mock endings or just like funny endings, and it's been a while, so I don't really remember too much. But I feel like if I watch them now, I'd almost feel a bit spoiled. But yeah, another fantastic episode. Obviously, not nearly as much drama as the last two episodes, but just as fun as watch this week, wasn't it? Oh, we're gonna Nine's kill all machines, which is again kind of funny enough. I mean, that's obviously all the androids' objectives, but some are more passionate than others, I guess. Very passionate about that now. And it's gonna kill A2, is he? A tremendous secret. Oh, look at that. Fucking hell. Nice bit of artwork. Oh, it just cut off. Wow. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, very awesome episode today. Like I said, it was nice actually seeing A2 and Lily reunite here after the whole backstory that we did see last week. That was actually really nice to see. Again, super fun time with the robots. Thought that was amazing. But again, Nine's still not over the tragedy of his loss there. So looking forward to seeing his journey from here on. It might be a bit more ruthless than what we did see in season 1, I do imagine. And maybe his tone might change, like I said about like Chloe and that teenage girl from Life is Strange. It might be like A2 is obviously developed in this way. Again, she was like comparing her at the start of last episode to this one. It's just like it's incredible the change, and maybe we might see some kind of change, maybe not similar, but to a similar degree from Nines. The way he's acting right now, it could be in a similar fashion. So who knows? But yeah, super excited to see next week after this one, which was. Again, another absolute brilliant episode. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like this one. Let me know what you guys thought of this one down in the comment section, and make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like. Yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully next week with episode 19. Have a good rest of your day.